Hey loves, it is Makeup by K1, and today I am here to do another video. I'm going to do a video on new products I've purchased. I don't have that many, but I thought, I've used a lot of them enough to do a review on them. So it's kind of like a haul, like new products I've purchased, but also like mini reviews because I've tried all of them over a course of like 2 weeks, I think. And I think that's long enough for me to know my initial thoughts on all of these products. So yeah, let's get started. The first two things I want to talk about are blushes, and they're from Milani. They're the Milani Baked Blushes, and I have the shades Luminoso and Coralina. I also have Berry Amore, but I think I already mentioned that in another video, so I thought I would just mention the two I just got. So yeah, I got Coralina. I'll just kind of tell you why I got each of them. I got Coralina because I've always kind of wanted an orange blush. I don't really know why, and I'm sure it's not the best shade for someone like me that has fair skin. I'm sure orange isn't like a good blush color for skin isn't a good blush shade for fair skin. However, I've always wanted an orange one, and Coralina stood out to me. It is beautiful. I guess I'll do like a little swatch. Okay, so I have something else. Alright, so you can kind of see it is very orangey and it has this very nice, it kind of has like gold in it, like gold and like coral. It's just beautiful, and I haven't used it yet. I actually used Berry Amore today on my face. God, makeup looks so crazy on camera sometimes. But anyways, it's very beautiful, and I'm just like afraid to use it because it's so pigmented. Like I literally barely touched this, and look at that. So I will try it, and hopefully in my next video I'll wear it, and I'll give you guys more. I mean, I guess some of these products, I've used the other one I got, but not this one. But in another video I will definitely mention it and if I like it or not. The second one is Luminoso, and this is like a favorite by a lot of people. It's kind of like Coralina, but it's not as crazy. I'll just kind of swatch it sideways. It's still kind of like orangey, but it's more subtle, and it does not have like sparkles in it or glitter. It has it's just shimmer, and it's beautiful. So and I've used Luminoso before, and it is beautiful. So if you guys are looking for a good blush that is affordable, this was like $7. I would totally purchase Luminoso. Berry Amore is really pretty too, but it's like not in the orange range. It's more like well, I guess I can show you guys. It's this one. I'll do a quick swatch right here. It's not really that it's pigmented, but like it's just more of like a mauvey, orangey, reddish. It's just like a mix of everything, but it's really pretty as well. But out of all of the three so far, I haven't used this on my face, but out of the three, I would definitely do Luminoso with any skin tone. I think if you have a dark skin tone or light skin tone, this will look great on you no matter what. The next thing I want to talk about is something by Etude House, and it is their Secret Beam Highlighter. Now, I've seen this so many times on YouTube. Not that many times, but by like That Talia, and this other girl did a review on it, and it looked so pretty. Like, the packaging's really cute. Like, it has like a little, so Secret Beam Highlighter has like 2 little stars. I don't know, I think it's cute. And it looks like this, and when I first got it, I was like, you see like shimmer, like no matter what, you see the shimmer. But like, when I first looked at it, I was like, oh god, and usually I don't mind like highlighters that are like purple or green. Like, I don't care because I have Moonlight, the Moonchild Glow Kit from Anastasia, and that's like crazy colors, and I love that. But I was kind of like, I hope this is good. And when I first like swatched it, it did feel very dry. Like it doesn't feel very smooth. However, you see this, it is beautiful. I'm gonna do it right here. It is a beautiful sheen, perfect for someone with fair skin. I honestly think it would work for any skin tone as well. But if you do have fair skin, like, it works. And That Talia is very pale too. That's just her name on YouTube. That's not her actual name, but I'm just saying YouTube names because it's easier. But yeah, she used this, and it's just beautiful. And if it works on her, it's going to work on anyone with pale skin. But I also think it would be okay with someone with dark skin too, as long as you don't use too much, because they say it's like a natural highlight, but when I first put it on, I put way too much on, and people were like, Katie, your face is like freaking glowing. I was like, I know. So yeah, just be careful with this, because it can be crazy, but I like crazy, and I am crazy, so I'll go crazy with it. I'm actually wearing it today. You guys can probably see that, the highlight. Yeah. It's really pretty. The next thing I got is from Essence, and it is their All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. I saw Dinah use this on YouTube, and I was like, when I saw her set her, well, actually, I got 2 products from that exact video. I got the R.A. Tom Full Cover Concealer. I saw her, I've always wanted this because I've seen her mention it all the time, and she said how good it was, so I got it. And it is in light beige. And when I first put it on, it looked like it was, like, light enough, but it's not. That was because I was putting it on in my room, which does not have great lighting. And when I put it on, like, in this natural light the next day, it was yellow. Like, I top it with, I, like, mix it with another light concealer. Because if I just put this on, it literally makes my under eyes look so yellow. And since I'm fair, it doesn't look good. So, but it does cover everything. And I saw her use this, and I saw her use this Essence powder over it. And she said she used it to bake. And when she used it, it looked like it turned into, like, a loose powder. And, like, then she dusted it away. But when I put it on, it doesn't do that. It just kind of, like, and I was thinking maybe it's the brush I'm using, but, like I was getting, like, powder kick up, which is fine, because, like, I was just gonna, like, bake, pretty much. But I couldn't really bake because it literally just went right into my skin. Like, I couldn't even have it, like, just sit under my eyes and let it sit and then dust away. Like, it would just adhere to my face, and I couldn't do anything. And it also cleaned to dry patches under my eyes. I don't even have dry patches under my eyes. Like, trust me, I'm always feeling under my eyes, and, like, it feels smooth. And, like, I looked up close, and I was like, how is it clinging to dry spots if there isn't dry spots? So I think it's just creating dry spots or something, like, because I do not have dry skin at the moment, knock on wood. But it was just not, I mean, it does set the face. I would use it, like, for, like, around here, but not under the eyes, like. And it sucks because when she used it, it looked like it worked so well and it really brightened it up. But, like, it just didn't work for me under the eyes. But the R.A. Tom Concealer, I mean, if you're fair, you have to mix this with something else. But it is so freaking thick. Like, I will put it on a zit and it will literally, like, flatten the zit. Like, I don't know how. It just covers everything. And it makes you, like, if you're breaking out. And this also didn't break me out, and I have sensitive skin. But it will cover everything. So if you have a lot of acne, I highly recommend this. And you can always put, like, a lighter concealer over it to help it blend. Like, if you have fair skin and you just put the light beige one on, it's gonna look like yellow. So you have to, like, mix it with, like, a pale concealer, and then it will work. Unless you don't mind just putting yellow concealer on and then putting your, like, white foundation over it, that's cool too. I've done both. But yeah, I highly recommend this. Oops. That would have been bad. But I don't really care for this powder, and it sucks because I was really looking forward to using it. The next thing I got was the NYX Powder Blush in Taupe, and I've heard this is, like, the perfect contour shade for us fair-skinned girls out there. And, I mean, they're right. I mean, I'm wearing it today, and, like, it looks so natural. I'll just kind of, like, swatch it. I need to, like, wipe my hand. It's just a very nice muted brown, and it's very cool tone. There's no warmth in this at all. It is perfect for contouring. I highly recommend this. Have I used it as a blush? Not yet. I kind of want to use it as a blush just to see. Sorry, there's a plane going by. It freaked me out. Sorry. But yeah, this is actually really nice. It's very smooth, and NYX is just a great brand. I mean, I'd pick up all their blushes if I could, and I probably will someday. But after I used this and I fell in love with the formula, I was like, I'm going to start buying their blushes because this is crazy pigmented. And if you are fair, you don't even need to buy anything else. Just get this, and this will be your contour shade for years. I mean, I feel like this will last forever because you're just putting your brush in it. It's not like you're digging into, like, a little eyeshadow thing. Like, you have a lot. It comes with a lot. And this was $6, and I got it off eBay because eBay's my life right now. Okay, the next thing I got was something I've wanted forever. And I'm kind of excited. I'm actually really excited to talk about this because I have never had any product from MAC. I've never purchased a product from MAC, and I've wanted this forever. Like, I've wanted this for years, and I finally got the guts to pick it up, and it is the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. And I mean, there's nothing really to say about it because there's so many videos on this. I'm just really late to getting this product. I saw, because there's confusion between which one to get, like Painterly or Soft Ochre, and it took me about a week to figure it out because sometimes Painterly would look better, like when I saw people doing reviews on it, and other times the Soft Ochre looked better, and my skin tone's kind of like mixed. I mean, I'm pale, so, I mean, I'm fair, so, but when I like use a yellow based foundation, it looks kind of off, and when I use a pink based foundation, it looks off. Well, pink toned foundation. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna get Soft Ochre because for some reason that's just the one I ended up wanting. Because it's the one I've wanted forever. I didn't even know that Painterly was another option. Like, I thought Soft Ochre was like the only one. I didn't even know they had all these other paint pots. I thought this was just the hype, and I was like, I want this. So I got it, and I actually used it today, and it really does cancel out all my imperfections on my lids. I mean, I don't really have veins or anything, but still, like, it's just a very nice base. The only thing I don't like is that if you have dry eyelids, this will not work for you. I don't have dry eyelids, nor do I have oily eyelids, but for some reason, if I use too much of this, like, I literally have to, like, get some on my finger, kind of warm it up, and then put it on. And as I start, like, blending it up to the brow bone, it starts getting really, like, rough feeling, and it starts clinging to things that I've never even noticed before. So I feel like if you have oily eyelids, like, this is literally perfect for you. If you have, like, dry, like, flaky eyelids, I mean, if I don't have dry eyelids and this is clinging to things, that's not good. So if you have, like, flaky dry eyelids, do not get this. You know, it really sucks because it's a really great base. It makes my makeup last till morning. Like, it's crazy. But I mean, overall, I mean, I do recommend this, and I think it was $21. It's expensive. And I think it's glass. Is it glass? Yeah, it's glass, I think. But anyways, I mean, it's nice. I might eventually get Painterly because, I mean, since my skin is like, I swear it like switches tones every day. Like, it'll be yellow it'll be like more yellow, more pink. It's weird. But I think I'm gonna eventually pick up Painterly just because I would like to have other options. The next thing I got is what? I'm just going to mention this really quick. This is the e.l.f. brush shampoo. I've been using a Zote bar as my brush cleaner, but I wanted to pick up something else. And I'll just say really quick, this brush shampoo is amazing. It has no scent, which is great. And I mean, sometimes I like having scents for my brushes, but other times I'm like, it's just too much. Like the Zote bar, the pink one is like really strong smelling, and it gets old. And like when I'm putting makeup on my eye, like I just smell that like citrus scent. But this has literally no smell at all, and it cleans my brushes so well. So I totally recommend this, and I think this was like $3, I think. The next thing is, well, there's two things. Primers. This is the Physicians Formula Primer Argan Oil with coconut water. First of all, the packaging is to die for, like all of Physicians Formula's packaging. It's adorable. When you first get it, it's gonna look like there's gonna be like something up to here and like a liquid up to here. That's because like there's the coconut water, which is like thick and it's separated from the argan oil, and you just shake it up and it gets like this milky consistency, and you just spray it on your face. The spray is like the pump, like the spraying effect is perfect because I've had products that literally spray in like one spot. This like mists your face evenly. It smells like crap. Like, the only thing I could compare it to is if you've ever like smelled straight up argan oil. It smells like that mixed with vinegar. It's not a great smell, but it's really nice. And what I'll do is I'll spray this like maybe 2 spritz or 3, and I'll like rub it in, even though it doesn't like heavily dampen my face, but like it's just nice, and I rub it in, and then I go in with my Maybelline Master Prime Blur and Redness Control, which is another thing I just got. And I'm so used to having a primer that has that silicone feel, and this just feels like a moisturizer, like a lotion, but it does last very well. I don't know if it does anything about redness control, but it does help with filling in the pores, and it does prolong my makeup wear. And I feel like these two together are just amazing, so I highly recommend both of those. The next thing is another thing from e.l.f. It is the Mad for Matte palette. I also got this on Amazon, not Amazon, eBay. So it looks like this, and what I love about it, hold on, there you go. What I love about this is it is so small, so it's very travel friendly. It's sleek, and when first of all, I got this for my mom for her birthday, and I looked at it and I was like, this is a joke, because it looks so small. And you open it, and look at the size of these like pans. They're huge. Like, you get a lot. I didn't realize how big it was. The only thing I don't like are the light shades. The light shades aren't very pigmented, but everything else is great. Sometimes they can go on patchy. You just have to really tap off your brush or it will look terrible, like, honestly. And another thing is, like, the only bad thing about that is when you're tapping off, when you're tapping off your brush, product obviously comes off. And since these aren't, like, the most pigmented, I mean, here, I'll give you an example. I mean, these two are very pigmented. Okay, I'll just use my hand, my thing. I mean, they're pigmented, but it's very nice because it's all matte, perfect for traveling. Like, if you just want easy makeup looks, you can just bring this and create, like, natural or smoky looks with it. Honestly, I do recommend it. It was $10, and I think it's worth it because it's all mattes, and it's very nice. Because, you know, when you get palettes, shimmer shadows always take over the mattes. Like, there's probably, like, in my Morphe palettes, there's, like, maybe 6 mattes, and, like, the other 15 are all shimmers. So it's nice to have a full matte palette. So I do recommend this. Another thing is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Pot, and this is in black. First of all, this is the first thing I ever got from Tarte. Their packaging's adorable. And is this glass? Yeah, this is glass too. It's very nice. And I'm actually wearing it today. Also, if you guys want a tutorial on this look, let me know. The only thing I don't like about this is that I feel like when I'm applying it, if I go over it, because, you know, like, when you do an eyeliner, you, like, go over and, like, gradually make the wing and everything. For some reason, as I'm doing that, some of the eyeliner starts going away. It's almost like it's too slippery. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, like, I mean, I'll do a quick swatch in my hand how pigmented, because it is very, very, like, this is crazy. But I feel like it's almost too slippery. Like, it just goes everywhere. I'll just do it right there. As you guys can see, that's hella pigmented. It's beautiful, and I do think, I feel like the more slippery, the better, because I had that Maybelline gel liner that everyone loves, and literally mine was so dry. Like, I don't understand why everyone liked it, and it wasn't even that pigmented. Maybe it was just mine, maybe I got, like, a bad batch, but, like, that was terrible for me. And this is just, like, this takes it to a whole nother level. I also have the Inglot gel liner in number 77, the NYX Epic Mousse liner, and then there was one other gel eyeliner I got. I can't remember what it is, but gel eyeliner is, like, my favorite way to apply eyeliner. I do recommend this, and for applying it, I purchased the Zoeva 317 wing liner, which is this one, and then the 315 fine liner, and I still have, like, the little cap on it. I love this one, but the 317, I mean, I love it, and it has a very sharp point. It's very thin, and it's very precise, but it moves. It's almost like the liner, like, it just moves too much, and when you're using a very slippery eyeliner, and then you're using a very, like, loose brush, like, it just goes all over the place. It just, like, I can't really show you because it's kind of stiff because I already used it, but it just kind of, like, moves a little too much. However, I still use this for my brows. It's the Salon Perfect brow, like, it's just, I came with the pomade. I still use it because I feel like it helps me get my brows shaped pretty well, and it gets the spoolie on the end. I used to use this end for my eyeliner, and it's not thick. I mean, it's not thin. It's very, like, thick, so it wasn't good to use that. But I mean, these Zoeva brushes, I didn't realize how expensive they were. And since they're coming from Germany, I looked at the receipt again, and it was, like, $27. Like, the brushes themselves weren't that expensive, but the shipping was, like, it was, like, $15. It was ridiculous. But, I mean, Zoeva brushes, like, after I tried these, I was like, I really want to try the other Zoeva brushes. So I do like this, and it has changed my eyeliner game. I mean, it's just easier for me to make a wing now. You guys can see that. It's very nice. I like it. I think if I ever purchase from them again, I'm just going to get the eyeliner brushes. I do want to try their foundation brushes, like their silk finish one. That looks beautiful, and I've always wanted to try, like, all their products, but they are very expensive. I even looked at Luxie, and there's another brand I can't remember, but, I mean, these products, like, these brushes are expensive, and yeah, but I do recommend this. If I had to pick out of the two, I would have to pick the 315 fine liner just because it doesn't move around that much, so it's easier. But I do still recommend the 317 wing liner because it it is a very good brush. And usually when I wash like liner brushes, they'll like start getting like thick and they won't ever be back in that shape. But I feel like these brushes, I feel like they did a really good job creating these brushes. Like they really do stay intact and they stay sharp and pointy and perfect. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. I'm just making sure that I get everything. I'll mention one more thing. This is the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last eyeshadow pencil in Continuous Almond 04. I recommend this as well for an eyeshadow base. I use this all the time. It's, here, I'll show you guys right here. It's just like that perfect shade. It's super creamy, and honestly, this looks better on like all skin tones. I know it would. It's like, I mean, you can't really see it, but it blends in very well, and it does cancel out all your imperfections if you have like a lot of veins on your eyelid. So I would also recommend that. I'd recommend that in the Soft Ochre, but if I had to pick between the two, as much as I love this one works just as well. I mean, this isn't even for primer, like priming your lids, but I feel like it does last 12 hours too. I mean, I've only used it like 8, but even by 8 hours, it wasn't even like, my makeup wasn't fading. So I totally recommend this. And honestly, all of this, I think the only thing I don't really recommend is the Essence All About Matte, because that was a disappointment. So I hope you guys like this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.